Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. Today we're going to be checking out a game called Foundry. This game has apparently been out for a while. Somehow I've never heard about it. It's not been out for a while. There's been demos of it out for a while. And during the Steam Next Fest here in October, they have the demo up for a few days, and I thought now would be a great time to check it out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We got a nice message here from the Foundry dev team. We're going to create a new game. Seed. Can I type? Nope, I can't type anything, so we'll just use the random seed here and hit start game. And it looks like this is going to be a game very similar to Factorio from what I've heard, but kind of like if Factorio and Minecraft were mixed together. Holy buckets, is the sound a little bit loud here. We'll have to get that adjusted real quick.
Welcome, operator.
Ooh,
I'm
voice
Carl,
acting.
your facility management artificial intelligence. My goal is to assist you in setting up a factory. Let's run a few basic checks before we get started. Open your map to check your surroundings.
Let's see if we can adjust the audio here first some. Master volume, we're going to just drop this down to maybe 70%. See what that does for us. Perfect. We're going to open our map. We've got all these icons in the lower right-hand corner. It looks like M is for map.
Fantastic. There are several ore patches in the vicinity. Equip your ore scanner from the inventory and use it to locate the ore patches.
Okay, I'm going to guess B here is the inventory window. We'll put that down here. We'll bring that up. Close some of these windows. Okay, we've equipped it. Left click.
To get started, approach both of the ore patches and mine some ore.
All right. We've got a drill. I'm going to guess that's how this works. All right. Giving me satisfactory vibes with being able to mine the stuff up on the surface. Looks like we've got more of the material in the ground here. I'm guessing we're going to be able to put down some kind of a mining node. We need 100 of each. I'm going to go ahead and just get the rest of these crystals that are up top since we're here. Seems to be going pretty quick. And with all of those mined out, let's see if I can find where that other mine area was. There's the one. Let's push it again. Oh, there it is. Xenoferrite ore. All right. Let's see how this part goes. Yeah, same deal. Different material. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I'll come back and get the rest of those at some point if I'm going to have to wait for smelting. Insert ore rubble. Oh, I can just left click on it. That works awesome. Looks like I can put a total of 198 in there. That's probably 200 and it started using that first bit. All right, well, while that is doing its thing, let's come back over here. We'll finish getting the rest of this iron picked up. I'm saying iron, xenoferrite. And we'll see how this works. It's almost exactly like Factorio, where you're making plates and rods as your starting point. I'm kind of amused that they made it so similar. Looks like our smelting tasks are largely completed. I've got all... Oh, we missed one. We'll get this last one. Got to be a completionist. And then let's go get these plates and rods. I'm curious how involved this tutorial is. We'll take those. We'll take these.
Now that we have basic materials available, we should start crafting building blocks which act as a foundation for other buildings.
All right,
To do
let's
so,
try it out.
You need to open the crafting menu and click the desired items. Then, place them in the shape of a platform next to one of the ore patches.
Okay, I built 2 of those. I need to craft 25. Looks like it makes 10 at a shot. I like this menu. It gives you a lot of information here. All right, so that's 20 building blocks. We're going to need some more. Let's get some more of these and some more of these. Drop off some more materials to get smelting. And one more stack should do it. Place 25 building blocks as a foundation next to an ore deposit. All right, well, let's bring these building blocks down here and see what happens. Looks like we get kind of a build interface here. Learn about low voltage energy. Oh, I've got an F1 menu, general. In Foundry, there are 2 types of power, line low and high voltage. Low voltage power is distributed through building blocks. Every low voltage machine that is placed on top of building blocks will automatically be connected. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to be mining this stuff out. I'm guessing they're going to have me make some kind of a miner. So let me just put these. They want me to place 25 of them, huh? What is that? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You know what? I'm doing this the hard way. I think I can, yeah, left click and hold.
To
and
automate
you can
ore extraction,
drag an
we need
area.
to set up a drone miner. Craft one and place it on top of your foundation right next to the ore patch.
Okay, drone miner needs 8 machinery parts, which I don't seem to have. Okay, I can craft those. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I need 6 electrical components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's making the wire coil automatically. Okay, so it's going to craft the subcomponents. Well, why can't I craft this? Oh, I don't have enough plates. Okay, well, let's go grab some more materials. The smelter here is doing its thing. I'm going to top that off. So now, oh yeah, so now I can make a drone miner right out of the gate. Perfect. That's easy peasy. Let's take this over here. This is a little bit bigger of a structure. Now they said I had to put it on here. I can push R to rotate it around. Oh, and it's showing me what it's going to mine. Oh, well, I want to mine the whole thing, but I can't reach it. Okay, I'm going to put this here.
Drone miners and most other buildings require power to function.
Makes sense.
Let's build a biomass generator on the same foundation as the drone miner. Once built, you need to harvest some plants and trees with your mining drill to collect biomass. Insert the biomass into the generator and it will start to power all buildings on the same foundation as the generator.
All right, that makes sense. So I'm going to gather some biomass here real quick, and then we'll place this thing down and see how it makes some power. Not getting as much off of this stuff as I would have expected. That's 50 biomass. I hope these plants grow back. So otherwise I'm going to be really scrounging for power at some point here. Oops, not tab C to open the crafting window, which also opens my inventory. I'll take it. And let's put this down. I'm so glad it gives me a visible indicator of where the panel is going to be to interact with this machine. Click here. Yeah, auto deposited.
Go watch your mining drones acquire your first automated ore. Aren't they beautiful?
Where?
Anyways, we need to get going. Let's build a smelter next.
Nice. Okay, craft a small smelter. Okay, I got the materials for that. Keep falling off my platform. Okay, place a small smelter on the foundation. Gotcha.
The smelter is more efficient than the inbuilt drop pod smelter, so you should start using this from now on. Another benefit is that we can automate the smelters to make our life easier. For this, you need to connect the drone miner to a smelter by using loaders and conveyor belts.
Alright, so that's going to start doing its thing by me just dropping it in here. But I need to craft 2 loaders. Okay, well, we're running out of materials here. Let me go see how much we've made back at the shuttle. We're doing quite well for ourselves here, so let me insert, take. I'm sure we're going to need more power. We're just going to clear these trees and stuff out of our way. Can I further break up these pieces? No, they're just there for the fun of it. Alright, auto climb up blocks, okay. Craft 2 loaders, so we'll get another one of those and 20 conveyors. Let's see, I make 2 at a time, so 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay, so I'm looking at this smelter. It says that it takes an input of 20
It looks like you understand the
minute.
basics of factory building. Congratulations. To advance, we need to start our research program. It will help us unlock new technologies to improve and grow our factory.
Yeah.
Build a research server to get started.
Okay, they didn't actually have me use these loaders. Let me try this out here. So, I'm guessing... Whoops. Building belt. Okay, can I go right from one building to the other? Structures blocked by other structure building. Okay, so I want to pull... Whoops. I want to pull the ore out of here and push it into here. How do I get rid of this building? F. Demolition mode. Okay. So now, if I pull the ore out... Can I have this part overlap? I can't. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more structure over here just to give me some room to maneuver. Okay, so this is an output connection, and this is an intake connection. And then I need to build some more platforms so that we can put the smelter over here. Like so. And then, actually, if I'm thinking about this better, I'd want the ore to run out. I'm guessing that this miner is going to be able to run multiple buildings. So what I'm going to do is have this building come one step closer here for me. Oh. Let's have the panel go the other way. And then I'm going to put a loader here. And then if I'm correct, what we can do is build another smelter eventually, and then I can have this ore come out one more spot like so. And we'll be able to smelt out of two different buildings. So if we look here, we're keeping up at 20 per minute. We're creating plates. And if I look here, inventory's full on this ore already. So I've definitely got room to handle more of this. Before I do that, though, and before we get to this research server, let's go ahead and set the same thing up on the other ore node here, because I'm sure we're going to need both kinds of material. We're going to be a little smarter about it this time, though, and use the cool dragging feature. 2 by... I think I did 5 wide on the other one. Now, can I destroy these dirt blocks? Oh, I can. Look at that. So we're already terraforming the area. This is a lot like Minecraft meets Factorio. I think that is the best description I can come up with at the moment. A little bit of satisfactory thrown in there for good measure. So much like the other one, I'm going to go ahead and toss a panel out here to get the mining going. And then I'm going to give ourselves some power. We'll get that started. And then I'm building some stuff. I need one more of these smelters. And I'm going to go ahead and put one of these down. That's an extractor. I'll put one of those down, and I need some room to make this thing. Flashlight. How do I learn about the flashlight? Flashlight sounds awesome. Oh, right here. Key is L. Oh, look. We've got a flashlight. And let me see now. What did I do last time I put the panel on that way? We're going to try and make these as close to each other as possible. And there we go. We're making Technum rods. I like it. We just run back. Whoa, run back over here. We're going to grab the plates out of here. And now we can try and create this research server. Oh, that's a lot of materials. That's all right. We'll let it go. I'm going to build a few more of these building blocks as while we're at it. And I'm trying to think where a good spot to put this is going to be. I don't actually know what it needs yet, so maybe I'll just throw it down. We'll do that. And... oh, it's huge.
To advance in research, you will need to build science packs. Craft a few by hand to unlock your first research, the assembler.
Science packs? This is very Factorio right now. Alright, machinery parts and technum rods. Well, we'll make 3 of these, because that's what the quest calls for. And then research assembler. Assembler 1. Start research. Below optimal research speed by... oh, I bet you I need to drop these in here. There we go. We've got a science pack. Little bar on the science pack going down. Assembler 1 research going up. I like it. Alright, so while that finishes, let me just check this. This is definitely full. So the next thing I need is another one of these smelters over here, I feel like. While that's all going, I don't want to sit too idle.
You just unlocked the assembler. This machine will allow you to automate production of more complex items. From here, your top priority should be to automate the production of more science packs.
Makes sense. And then that's the end of the quest line. Okay. So automate science. Well, I'm building an assembler. It's queued up down here. I just built another smelter. Oh, it's already in my queue. I'm going to go ahead and put one of these down. Let's see if we can get another smelter running on this grid. What's my power looking like? Grid status. Perfect. I'm generating only a potential here, I think is what this means, of what I could all the way out here. I think we're good. So if I put that in here, this is now smelting as well. I like it. And then let's look at the research interface. What are my options? I've got character improvement or basic infrastructure. Inventory slots or a logistics container. 5 sites. Man, I feel like the automation is the way to go right now. So let's do the infrastructure. I'm going to start that off. And then, oh, I need science packs. Well, while we work on automating that, we're going to need some more resources. We've got resources. I've got 2 smelters going. I've got the assembler now. I'm just going to pick up some more materials real quick. And then let's see how this assembler works. Since I've got, well, I was going to say, since I've got everything else on this grid over here, let's go ahead and place it over here for now. I'm going to put it right over here by the research station. I don't think this is where we're going to leave it, but I just want to see how this works. And then, yeah, I can tell this to make things. So if I wanted to tell this to make science, I'd need to give it machinery parts and technum rods. Well, the rods we're already making, and machinery parts are made from plates. So I would need to automate making machinery parts, and then I could automate this. Okay. Well, let's get some materials. And I don't think I'm going to do this here. I think this would be in the way right there. Since I need to now create the machinery parts, what I'm going to do is we're going to extend this way a ways. I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, it's just not too happy about me doing it from the ground. out somewhere. So if I have these two machines dump it out the side, I'm going to need at least 2 loaders and 1 importer. I guess, how many does this need to do the research? Only 5. Let me get some science packs going in my inventory while we build out this automation, so at least we can keep the research going. I'm sure I'm going to need to refuel the fuel on these too, so we'll do some of that. Alright, with some science packs in hand, I'm going to dump those in there to at least get it started. And let me see. I don't know if I'm going to need more smelters or not, so I don't want to put this like right up against it. I think we'll leave enough room for 2 smelters before I start this. Where should my panel go? I think I'm going to put my panel there. I'm going to need some railings falling off of this thing. Alright. So that's going to bring materials in, and then to bring materials out, I have to get rid of the research station for a minute here. Can I put that back down somewhere else? Put it right over here for the time being. And while that's going, we can finally get back to what we're trying to do in the first place, which is export these metal plates. There. Alright, now let's see. Intake, output, output. Metal plates, input. And here I was going to make machinery parts. Alright, so this takes 40 per minute to make 40 per minute. Each of these outputs at 20 a minute, so that's perfect. So we're now making machinery parts. Now that I have machinery parts, I can combine them with the rods from over there to make science packs. So let's get another assembler going. Figure assembler, science packs. I'm gonna need 20 a minute of the machine parts and 16 of the rods. And this is outputting at 40, so I can actually do 2 of these. That's going to be perfect. Okay, let me pull this off. Let me rotate these so that the monitors are facing a more convenient way. I can get these loaded up a little bit closer to each other. And did that say no power? Well, we knew it was going to happen at some point. Let's go collect some more of the biomass here. Some different plants. At 6 at a time, this isn't very much power. I'm going to try one of these big trees. Maybe that'll be worth a little bit more. Oh, there we go. 18. I like it. All right, that should be enough to get this running again. No active research. What's that exciting? Not got anything picked. It would appear to be the case. What do we got here? Loader second lane. That sounds good. 20 science packs. Oofda. Alright. That's alright. We're going to have those automated in a jiffy. Let's see. I replaced these, so let me get them set back up. That is a machine part, and this is going to be science packs. Now, I'm bringing the iron rods in here. I need another couple of loaders here. I'm going to bring... I'm trying to think where I want to bring these back out. I guess I don't need that. I can power 2 science pack machines from this. So I'm going to plan for the future. I know we're going to put one more out here. And this is going to be an output. So now I've got machine parts. And then this is going to be an intake. And then I need to bring these materials over here. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of conveyors. So I'm going to get those crafting real quick while I run over here. Let's see here. I'm going to need to bring them out. Toggle the button and bring the conveyor. Do I need to support these conveyors with anything? Doesn't look like it. Perfect. Can I get on top of them without them going crazy? I can. I can't really line it up though. Can I do my same click and drag move? I can. Oh, I can even go through terrain. I wonder how that's going to work. Is it going to destroy the terrain for me? Not so much. Is it going to go through the terrain for me? Nope. Well, when all else fails, you dig a path. Okay, I gotta remember this click to drag though. That's working out a lot easier for us. I am gonna drag this all the way over to the other side. I'm running out of conveyors though. I can pick stuff up off the belt as well. That's nice. That's going to come in very handy as we need random materials without having to run all the way back. I'm now getting more types of things than I have slots for, so rather than continuing to drag things in and out, I think I'm going to create a building thing here where I'm kind of more just moving conveyor belts around and stuff. This is going to make my life a little easier. And then if I just, real quick, we need to figure out where we're bringing all this. So I am bringing back up to this machine these pipes. So if I just get that lined up, then I can bring this out with me. Man, I'm out of everything now. Let's go ahead and get as many of these machine parts as we can. I wonder if there's an inventory here. There is. So I'm just about there. Let's try this out. I've got this conveyor, like ramp type deal that we can hook onto here. Can I hook another one on? There we are. And then let's see if this will come over here. It's gonna be interesting to get this to connect. Like so, and like so. There, we've got a nice corner. Okay. And we're bringing the rods in. I like it. I do actually wish you'd move on the conveyor like you do in Factorio. That would be awesome. Get around a little bit better, but we'll take what we can get. And as soon as these pipes get down here, it should start crafting these science nodes for us, or science packs, I guess they're called. This is going to take 16 per minute of the rods and 20 per minute of the other deals to make 2 per minute science packs. Alright, well that's not going to go super fast, but let me come over here. I'm kind of curious to see how fast we create these rods. Looks like we're going to create them at 20 per minute. So this is enough to keep up with one. I would need a second smelter to do more. We're going to run out of fuel as well at some point here. Let me see another smelter. Lots more plates. Lots and lots of plates. So let me just grab a little bit more of this fuel. I don't want the machines running out now that we're finally starting to get some automation set up. I'm gonna have to figure out where we get a better power source from, though. I think that's gotta be our next research upgrade. We definitely should have thought about that a little bit more because we're losing so much efficiency having to come out here and chop down plants to keep our machines running. This is time we can spend building more automation, folks. As long as I'm working on building some components, I thought we'd come back and grab these science packs and toss them over here so at least we can keep the research we've got moving. This is still full, so I think what I'm going to do is actually build another smelter here because we're kind of at capacity. These 2 smelters are being fully used up in our machine parts production, and that's leaving me no overflow for crafting items. So I'm going to go ahead and toss another one of them in here, and of course we don't have enough plates to make a loader. Toss down a loader, toggle this to output. Forget that we have to actually give it some input, and there we go. This should now be putting out plates like the other ones. Our power grid is strained, it says. Oh, because we're trying to pull 700 plus kilowatts on 600 kilowatts of biomass. I suppose that means we need one more of these biomass generators. Or do we just need to upgrade? Let me look at the research tree. Maybe we just need to upgrade. Research interface. Show all research. Or here it is. Burner generator. Unlocks a large low voltage generator. I need to get this ore scanner gun unlocked first. So 15 packs for that. 20 packs for that. Yikes. Okay. Well, we might as well finish the one we're in the middle of, since we're strained on power. Since we're out of power, we're not going to do anything but go chop down more trees. Or cactuses, or are these giant mushrooms? I've tried hitting the grass and stuff, and that doesn't seem to do anything. You got to go for these more solid items. That's a little bit. We'll go ahead and use this to get it started, and then, oh, I see a whole bunch of trees over there. I bet those are worth more power. I'll queue up as much science as I can before I leave here. What I was going to say is, since we're strained on power, let's shut down this extra one I just built until we get back. We'll let everything kind of keep trucking there. And I will come out here and try and find a few more resources. I think I'm going to go for these trees. We're getting a lot more material off of these trees. Yeah, like 16 biomass. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm back with 100 biomass to toss in there, which should actually keep things going now. And we were gonna blitz towards the new power, but I don't think we've got enough. I think we're gonna have to build another biomass generator to get us there. I don't want my machines running at half capacity here in the short term. I want to get more of these machines up and running. I'm pretty sure I can put 2 of these on the same grid. Oh yeah, that's giving me a lot more power. So now if we come back over here, start this back up, we're no longer strained. I'm getting excess of the plates. That's all working. Now we can finally get a second one of these science pack things going. It's all about the plates. If I run out of anything, it's been these plates over and over again. So with a second one of these assemblers in hand, we're gonna put it there. We're gonna get a couple loaders. And I suppose ideally I would set up automation to have the science packs go directly into the center, the research bench over there, but I don't have a lot of room here on this thing, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. I guess we are researching the second lane loader, which, if I'm not mistaken, based on the picture, is going to let me jump over a conveyor belt and manage a second conveyor line here, which we'll use to get these out of here and pump them over into the research bench here in a minute. So in the short term, though, I got to get to that research. So let me grab all these science packs, drop them in there, 8 of them. That should get the job done. Top both of those off. We better go check on this other setup. We were, that's right, building another assembler for that whole setup, or smelter. So let me come over here and see if I can grab these. I'm making excess now, finally. Smelter. Got just enough room for it. It's going to export on that side. Import on this side. Import, export. Everything's looking good. This grid is still got plenty. We're going to top it off too. Grid status. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room over here if we needed to build anything else. I like it. We're finally starting to feel like we're being efficient here and getting all of our stuff done. I guess rather than jumping over these plants every time I run by, we might as well harvest them for the greater good. Figure out how to bring this research bench over here, I think. And we're going to export these science packs right into it. It's a 3x3. Put that over here. Come on, finish. All right, it's finished. Now's the perfect time to yank this out. And then I've got 2 machines here that are going to be able to export over here. So I think my plan is going to be to toss this down right here, and then I'm going to build this second lane loader. And what that should allow me to do now is take out of here and drop onto a belt that's one further over. And then I'll grab a regular loader. And I'll pull into this from there. Okay, let's see if I've got this right. So, out of this one comes science packs. And then those science packs should be getting sucked into here like that. They are perfect. So let's see if I can go ahead and... I wish I could set this as my research target, but I guess we're going to do this. What's the nice thing about Factorio is you could click on something further down the line and hit start, and it would just keep working its way towards that automatically. However, now you can see we're 0 research packs here. We got 8 already stacked up in here. The belt is stacking up, so we now have a backlog of science packs. So this thing is going to just keep running now, which is great. These things are both fueled. We're going to go out and work on some more fuel. while that system runs. I know we could keep adding on to it, but I'm kind of curious to see what our power situation is going to be once we unlock this next thing. And then we need to look at the research tree and kind of figure out what our other options are. I'm assuming we're going to have to start making the next level of science packs here at some point as well. However, I think that's going to be a great place to wrap up this first episode. I've been so engrossed in just figuring out what we're doing next and working my way up the research tree, getting our starting base set up. I don't even know how long we've been recording, to be honest. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first little bit of the playthrough of the Foundry Demo. I'm not even sure when this game launches. I'll probably put out a second video talking about the game itself. This is just more of a dive right in and see what we can see. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you are interested in this game, make sure to go and wishlist it on Steam. It really helps the developers out. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. That's all for today. Ketterk out.